Hi, Weather Joey here with your bottom of the South Island weather update for Sunday, March 7th, 2021. Reviewing kind of an update of what kind of weather we've been in the last week. This is early March and what we're looking for in the week to come. Going out to my friends of the future and my friends of present that I enjoy spending so much time with. Out in the open. This goes out for you and anyone else who wishes to check in and see what's going on. But before we get started on that, I'd like to take this opportunity, as usual, to thank and acknowledge the First Peoples of this land, the First Nations from North Saanich all the way out to Sydney, Arsuk, and beyond, for allowing us to live, work, and play on their beautiful traditional territories. Many thank yous. So yeah, let's dive into it. And dive into it is what was going on. That's a bit cheesy. I won't go there. Anyway, the main player for the early part of March and continues to be low pressure, which we mentioned last week. Later in the week, dove down from Alaska, Bering area, down into the Gulf of Alaska, circulating around here, bringing cool air down and around, coming around, warming up as it did. And this brought a southerly flow to the coast for Thursday, Friday, into Saturday. We saw glimpses on the South Island of spring-like conditions. I'll explain to you why in a second. So, as we got into Thursday and Friday, we saw this flow bring a couple of strong little systems up the coast. Fairly windy offshore and a fair amount of rain in these systems for the East Island. So one came through Thursday night into Friday and another one close on its heels later on Friday. So a lot of rain for the, if you'll see on the record, you look back, you'll see a lot of rain on the east part of the island. Not so much for the rest of the south coast. Up in the hills, temperatures with these systems still cool enough to drop snow on most of the local hills. Freezing level was up a little bit, so a little bit of wet snow. But yeah, these systems came through on Thursday and Friday a little bit above seasonal because they had a chance to warm up, but not as warm as you would normally think as systems from the south coming up here. Anyway, as we got into Saturday, we saw a little bit around this low, little bit of a break coming Saturday morning with some nice sunny skies. I also wanted to mention in those systems that southerly flow, the South Island here, in a beautiful, nice little rain shadow. So we saw quite a bit of sun while the others up on either side saw a bunch of rain. So that was quite nice here. Excuse me, let me catch my breath. I get a bit excited when it gets spring and sunny. So on Saturday, Saturday we saw a little dry patch move through from the southwest. That brought more kind of mildish temperatures, spring-like conditions. So flowers out there are starting to bloom. I saw some little lizards and sitting in the sun enjoying themselves. I did the same a little bit on Saturday morning. As we got into Saturday though, it really changed quickly in the afternoon, and that's because, as we had mentioned, another low dove down into here to replace these ones, and this brought even cooler air, so circulating around, and we saw another front come through overnight last night, which is Saturday night. This one brought in cooler air, not a ton of rain crossing the coast. But what we're in now today, Sunday, is we've got this sort of southwest, cooler than average flow, southwest flow, mix of sun and cloud, a few showers here and there. That's been with us all day today. Now, as we get into this coming week, this low is going to continue playing a role into Monday and Tuesday before things really clear out for Wednesday, and I'll get to that in a second. Just let me find this. Yeah, so in Monday, we got this low starting to drop down the coast here. I'm going to go to green because it's going to start to warm up. Dropping down the coast here, bringing more of a southerly flow now instead of the southwest flow of today. We're going to see a nice little dry patch move through in this flow for tomorrow, Monday. I'm expecting a pretty nice day tomorrow. Mainly sunny perhaps, maybe a bit of cloud mixed in, but fairly mild and not too windy at all. So tomorrow looks like a gem of a day for Monday. This low will continue to circle down towards the Oregon coast for Tuesday and bring the last little remnants, the last little gasp of showers across the coast for Tuesday. So Tuesday looks like a little bit more cloud. few little showers, not a lot of rain or anything like that, but still quite mild because of that southerly flow. It's just going to keep warming up actually through the next couple of days. By Wednesday, that low will have moved on, and we've got high pressure, same as a while back, high pressure building up into the Gulf of Alaska. This is going to start moving onto the coast on Wednesday, bring a fairly breezy and fairly sunny day on Wednesday, clearing things out from anything left over Tuesday. Fairly breezy northwest winds down the Juan de Fuca, down the Strait of Georgia. So look for a cool, breezy northwest flow on Wednesday. As we get into Thursday, looks like this ridge will slowly make its way across over the south coast. A calmer day. Probably a bit of low cloud still hanging around on Thursday. Maybe some high cloud coming in too. So probably not as much sun, but a calmer day. So might be a nicer day than Wednesday to get out. Probably pretty close there, but different types of days. After that goes through, it looks like we've got some more systems coming in off the Pacific towards Friday. So we're expecting some rain some point on Friday later in the day. And a fairly wet start into the first weekend of spring break. Anyway, hope that helps out. Hope you get a chance to look over the old records and see what's going on. And hope that helps in the future as well as the present. Anyway, I'd like to say, as always, may the forecast be with you.